It's really tough in here, but I just hope to pass through this.
Subscribe for your girl, or be cool. The precious Garden Wester. So boy picked his flower from AJ. His next move was going closer to Tessy. Yes. But I could not see from the angle of the camera Tessy's face, but I bet the way he made a U-turn and he was about crying, I'm kind of thinking Tessy's face was speaking the language of don't dare, don't angry me, else you go hear from me, Toto. If it's about slap, you're going to get it. And the best choice is to not get humiliated on national television and make another woman a second choice right after one denying you. So he took his rose to her mess. Hello, welcome to Vampire PGI. Thank you so much for clicking that one or too much. Eviction is over. Boy is about crying. You have Jason saying that man up. He said, yeah, because when he starts crying, it will be very difficult to stop. He told him he misses his mom. You have boy saying, stay on. You will do fine. You have boy saying, so what happened when you tried telling her? He's like, can you believe she denied? Jason is like, did she? Wow, I'm surprised she did. I thought that was the only thing we knew she could open up to. Then you trash it out. He said, no, she denied just seconds before we entered the studio. So my best bet, what are these two talking about? I'm thinking boy finally told her when there were no cameras that, girl, you said this at the diary room. That time girl was boiling already, so it is obvious that her answers will be denial. Unless it is part of her game or unless she has had it to the brim. Jason advised boy that you could have done better, especially when you wanted to go play game, knowing feelings were at stake. He said, I admit. He added, your choice was for the night were also not that cool. And he said, I admit that one too, but I did that because girl had just denied something you and I know she said. From that statement, I'm like, did the boys gang up and eavesdrop together? Because this was a day that Martin was talking to girl. These boys were taking turns with some mafia swag movement, be dropping clues like, boy, stay away, the girl is ours. If that was true, then they might have ganged up and eavesdropped on the conversation together. So they all know whatever that girl said in the diary room.
You wouldn't have been a bad guy if you knew how to use your words.
It's officially diary room section after eviction night. Your favorite took turns. You have Jay saying that, Mommy, I don't know what to say. I love you and I am going through a lot here, but I hope I can contain. Mommy, don't think about me a lot if you are watching this video and know your boy will be fine. It gets to Kwame. He goes like, Mommy, I'm not in good terms with you. You are a prophetess. I know you've gone through a lot for me, but I'm so sorry and I love you. It got to her mess. She's like, Mommy, I know you've had opinions about my love story, but allow me to have my path and my own way to my destiny. It gets to Rosie. He's like, Mommy, your girl loves you for sticking and staying through thick and thin. It gets to Jason. He's like, Mommy, you know, I am your unproblematic boy, the son you raised alone as a single mom. I have plans to make you proud. It ain't easy, but trust your boy to get to that end of the deal. It gets to Drill. He's like, Mommy, you've gone through a lot, and he shed tears. A lot for me is your son, Junior. I've been troublesome, and I am grateful that you do all you do for me. It gets to Delki. She's like, Mommy, your daughter that you wanted to make proud and to have her feel proud. Here I am. I'm glad for the impact you had through my tertiary. It was all your dream to have your daughter, at least for once, be a graduate in life. And that fantasy of yours, it came through and I'm on TV. I love you, Mommy. On and on your favorite took turns. Tessy said, Mommy, you are my only friend. All you did was planting love in our hearts growing up. You are my best friend whom I confide in. I love you, Mom, on this special day. Those are more were what your favorite took turns to say in the diary room section. And from me to every mother out there watching my videos, happy Mother's Day. You are the rock of this world. Happy Mother's Day.
I was talking with you was very respectful.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't do
wasn't
anything.
even-
You know, I had a problem tonight when that chick opened her mouth to talk about it. You know, she was disrespectful and offensive with the comment she
I
made.
know.
Painted you like a cheap person.
Although the sun it's you, no day. Now back to business. You have Martin say that, hey, if AJ had played the full tape of him, he would have sweat beyond what J. Chris went through. Girl is like, what did you do? What did you say? He's like, oh, I said a lot. My first day that I came, I told Kwame that I am in to snatch. And I was considering your ship and that of Drill Rosie. And it was a deal break and take. Girl is like, okay. He's like, I did all I could to get your attention, but you were not. She's like, I never saw that. He's like, oh, okay. I hear you. So now he talks about her mess, saying that that girl in Matchup died. She the form says she got brain, but she's very insulting. Girl is like, yeah, you saw it, right? He's like, I saw it. She trying to paint a picture that you were a cheap girl and you accepted my flower and you got no boundaries. He's like, yeah. I was shocked she said that. But it takes one to know one. Maybe it is because of what Jay had told her. Boy, is that this is not about Jay. It is about that girl. What was that? I nearly stood up to defend you. But I kind of felt every guy is reserved in that. Let me also act cool and calm before I'm mistaken for a loud person. Girl said there will be nothing wrong with you expressing yourself, but you were kind of yes, no on the night. Boys, like I was better that way because it is my first time in the house. I am now getting to know what goes on. You people, you've been at this eviction place for the third time. It was my first. I was not going to be the person to be used as a scapegoat. She's like, I understand you.
Never said anything against you or anything about you to anybody. Not a single word have I said about you. And you hate me already.
I don't hate you.
Why lie?
Let's paint a picture here. Agenda boys meet. You have Hermes sitting in and saying she want to talk to Darlin. Darlin comes in. Her question is, I have heard on the tape AJ played, you saying me and my ex did a lot within the 24 hours that I was in the house. What did you mean? And you were saying it with Tessy there. I don't have problem with that because it will help me ace my game with my ex. But what did you mean by that? Girl said, yeah, because I saw you from the shower. You were with a towel. You had lowered the towel, and he was giving you a shirt to put on, and it kind of seemed he was buttoning the shirt for you. She's like, okay. You think with cameras around, I will lower my boobs for my ex to see on national television, something he has seen over the time? She's like, I didn't say you were showing. He's like, but you said that there. It kind of seeming a picture you wanted to paint to Tessy. She's like, I was not talking to Tessy, I was talking to Rosie. She's like, I saw the tape. You were talking to Rosie, but you too, with whatever scheming you have going on, you wanted to paint the picture that Jay has been doing a lot. I like Jay, but I wouldn't want you lie on his name. After all, this thing that you did was going in my favor. You messing things up for Tessy will be for my good. But why would you paint this guy black when he did nothing like that? Girl said, let me add more. I also saw him pouring a drink for you and the conversation. She's like, oh, girl. So you think the guy cannot be caring anymore? Cannot show a lady what it takes to be treated well? A normal convo? So boy comes in, he's like, if it was Rosie, he will understand. But you, girl, you played dumb in this house because you are young, but you are not dumb. You know what you're doing. You just ran my street. You did me bad. You are the last person I expected this from. Let it be Rosie. But you lied. Do you hate me this much? I don't hate you, said Tessy. Boy is like, make it make sense. You intentionally engage in a conversation with Rosie knowing that Tessy will hear. I don't know whatever game plan you two were playing, but in your game plan to get Tessy off balance, you did me bad. So internet people are kind of skeptical. Why was Jason there and these people were telling his babe, you are a liar, you are a liar. And if it was Drill, he would step in for his woman. Drill won't do that. He wouldn't step in. There has not been a single instance he has stepped in. Because when facts are facts and truth are truth, this is the person sitting there, they are asking, you said you saw a lot. That sentence, when you put it in the mind of a vulnerable woman, will be down. What did you mean? And she cannot name a single thing that seemed to suggest they had done a lot in 24 hours. Then what will her man say? Her man can only advise her. And this was a convo with family. So he was not going to defend her when he knew she was wrong. Another thing, Drill, Rosie, Kwame, they've had countless of banter. In each instance, Drill is mute. Not a single one that he's reacted. So when the wahala is done and her babe's name is being rubbed on the floors, then he tells his babe, girl, try. It's okay. Here, I think you were wrong to do this next time. It is the same thing Jason is doing. So people should cut Jason to some slack. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, like, and share. If Jay liked Tessy, he could have done better. If Tessy liked Jay, she could have done better and be more open and try doing what the gentleman. You love somebody, he says you can do this, you're not doing it, then you don't like him that much. So whatever that is going on in Big Mama's house, in the coming days, we will figure it out. Enjoy the game with me in my next upload. Thank you.